Hi guys, it's Sarah from isweariamstitching. Today is June 27th. It is Flosstube 136. Thanks for coming by. Lost my train of thought. I'm sorry if you can hear my very loud washing machine. Dishwasher. Cleaning machine. I have a hot mess surrounding me and very frizzy hair because it's humid, so not that you care. But yeah, so I'm here to talk about some cross stitch. I think I only have cross stitch to show you. I finished my pride table runner, but it's currently on my table and covered in cat hair, even though I just lint rolled it. Damn cat. Let's see. Okay, so my only FFO is a table runner, so I'll show you pictures of it. That's my only FFO. Well, I guess technically, we also finished the stone for my girls. I know it's hard to read. And the B is backwards. I stamped it backwards, and then I was like, oh, crap, then I was gonna fix it, and my kid said, no, leave it backwards, because Amber was kind of goofy. And so that's how it looks in my yard. And then there's their pictures in it, my girls. Sweet little girls. Anyways, those are my only FFOs. Oh, sorry about that. Lots of noise going on today. So let's jump right in it. I have whips to show you, some plans to show you, just one tiny bit of haul, and it's sewing related. So I'm gonna do some organizing. I told you that's a hot mess over here. So what did I work on? I'll start with my HAED. If I can get my tablet that just yelled at me to... Okay, so I worked on my HAED, my Nefertiri from HAED, artwork by Mandy Manzano. Stop yelling at me, tablet, and also rotate. It's like a $49 tablet, so it's not the most reliable thing in the world. Oh, look how pretty she is. And I started at the very top center, so basically I'm working on her eyes up right now. And looking at progress I've done, I'm like, man, I know I have a lot to do from top and then all that bottom to do, but just now that I've got Pattern Keeper, it's so not as daunting. So, the last time you saw her, I did 4,811 stitches. I'm now at 22.23%, almost at 25%. And I have 7 pages done. And I don't know why I started that without getting her out. So, woo. Avalanche. I finished, what part did I finish? This part. So I finished this section over here to get 7 pages, and I'm gonna go up and work on this part next. So there she is. 7 pages so far, and then that's one of her eyes. So I'm gonna try to get that done, and then here, and then start going down. It's so pretty. I love her so much. She's gonna be so big. Oh yeah, there's my HAED. It's very addicting. Or did I start working on this section? No, I was gonna do this section. But then I was like, no, I'm gonna go up here, and I'm gonna finish off the top. And then go down. And then do that, and then do that, and then so on and so forth. My HAED. And this is 25 count easy grid. 2/1 10 stitch. I still can't get over how crazy the back is. I'm just so not used to being that messy. I mean, I am definitely not one of those people who tries to have a clean back. I usually don't care what my back looks like, because it's the back, who cares? But I also am not used to being that crazy in the back. But it's fun. You think I didn't have I wasn't sitting at a table with places to put things. And then for Whipco, for this month was, what was it? It was the Autumn Barn Quilts, which I already did, and I showed you guys that. And then my other call was my Chatelaine, which was the goal of 200 stitches. And I did that. So there's my Egypt Garden Chatelaine. Really wish they had taken closer pictures of it so you could see more. Like there's fish in there and there's chickens in there, and I wish they would have taken a closer shot for the cover photo, but it is what it is. And I'm using all the called for DMCs and beads and fancies threads, except for one I replaced with the dinky dyes, I think, because it was a solid, I wrote it down, Velvet Night Sky. I can't remember what, if that was a Gloriana or what, but it was basically just like a solid brown, blue. So I replaced it with a dinky dye solid blue that I had. And then I didn't have a Gloriana in hydrangea, so I was gonna replace it with another over-dyed silk I had. And I started working on it, I was like, no, that's just too light. So I caved and I bought the Gloriana. This is one of my hauls, the Gloriana, which is good because once this came in, I was definitely right. What I was using was definitely too light of a blue. This has got a tiny bit of purple in it, but I definitely didn't have this shade of blue in an overdyed or a silk or whatever. So I'm glad I ordered it. And let's see where she's at. I got my 200 stitches done on her. This is on, what is this on? It's a 32 count. 32 count. Luca-S. Oh, it's the one everyone has used before. Damn it. The vintage country mocha? Man, you guys. I tell you what. Look at all these pretty beads. I can't wait till all the stitching's done. I can put all these pretty beads on there. But anyway, 32 count vintage country mocha Lugano. Okay, my brain actually worked for once. Nice. All right. So it's also going to be a big one. Is that the front or is it the back? I'm showing you the back. Okay. So here it is so far. And what I did was what did I do? Oh, I did a bunch of the light blue to fill in. So I wanted to get this done. That's when I needed the hydrangea, and I didn't have it, so I ordered it and went on to do this gold. I'm pretty sure I did that green before. I did that gold. Either way, that gold and that blue made it 200 stitches, and then I put it away because I don't like working on it, especially in there because of all the half stitches and quarter stitches, and I don't like partial stitches. I like full on cross stitches or half stitches, and that's it. But that's why it's on the Whipco board, so I can work on it a little bit, plug away at it little by little, because I want it. It's so pretty. Every now and then, to get myself motivated to keep going, I'll just look at it online, people's progress or people's finished pieces, and I'm like, yes, I want it in my life so badly. Okay. Got the shakes a little bit. So let's have more caffeine. It's half calf. And then I worked on my June kit, which is not that. Fox on Island. Is this it? Should put labels on my bags. That is not it. Throw on the floor. Is this it? Should be, because I feel a cue snap. Yep, there we go. So my June kit is Fox on Island from Luca-S. It's so cute. My mother-in-law collects lighthouses, and part of me wants to turn this into a pillow for her, but also part of me wants to keep it for me because it's so cute. So I'm gonna keep it for me. Who am I kidding? And it's the kit. It's 14 count Ada, cotton floss. You know, it's a kit. So here the floss is all hot and messy. And here's my progress. And it still has the chart on it. Basically, if you can tell, I'm working on the fox. See? See the fox? Yeah. I got a nice chunk done. I know I should take before pictures and then show you guys for your reference and mine, but I don't because I'm lazy. But I got a good chunk done. And I have no goals for the end to usually I like to be like, I want to get this done by the end of the month. But I have no real goals for him. Maybe his face and his scarf. That's his face and his scarf. There's his face. Part of his ear. I can tell that's where the page break is. So maybe if I don't think I'll finish him. But I think I would like to finish his little face and the scarf. At least his little face. I feel like his little face and the scarf is doable in the next couple days. Because there's only a couple more days. Well, it's 27. There's only a couple more days left in the month. And floor it is. Oh, I forgot to put the chart away. Sorry, I'm trying to be organized. And then summer started, which meant it was time for my summer lady. And this year I have a new summer lady, the Dead Sea Mermaid from Meridian Designs. And I had two fabrics I asked your guys' opinion on a while ago. And I went with, look at her face, just, I mean, look at those eyebrows. Girl, she looks mad. I don't have all the beads for her yet. I'm not worried about that because she won't be beaded anytime soon. But I am working on her on 32 count Haunted Lugana from Bestitch Me, doing 2/2. And there she is. There. Oh, that's the back. There's her butt and a scraggly little hand. And I had to stop because I ran out of a thread color, but I picked it up at work the other day, so I'm gonna go back to working on her probably today. There she is. Sorry, my lighting is all wonky, but see, there's her butt and her little staff, wand, I'm not sure what that is, and her elbow. I was worried, my lighting where I cross stitch isn't the best, and I was worried that her skin was blending in with her purple butt. With her purple butt, it's not, so that's good. Plus there's gonna be back stitching to, you know, outline her body and stuff. But yeah, I would like, before she goes away for the end of summer, I would like to get her top half done. I'd like to get, so basically, see the staff and then the butt. I'd like to get her butt up. I'd like to get that hair done. Oh, I love that hair. I think I can do it. I mean, this is just a couple days work. Yeah, so I think I can get her top half done by the end of summer before my fall lady comes out. And she's been really fun to work with. I really enjoyed working on her, and I love this fabric. So, and I feel bad. My spring lady, I was not enjoying. She barely got touched, but you know what? She got touched. And then I worked on. I wanted something just big and not mindless, but like chunky. If that makes sense, like. Would find it hard to explain. I can't explain. Like chunky and mindless. So I pulled out my Panna kit, my Fawn pillow. Isn't he just the cutest, or she, or whatever? And those little flowers. I don't know what I'm gonna do when it comes time to finish it, because I want it in that pillow, but I don't honestly think I can do a very good job at finishing that. I may have to find somebody I can send this away to turn it into a pillow for me with that. I don't know if that's binding or piping. I'll have to find someone who can do that, and because I think I would suck at making that into an actual pillow. But it's on, what is it, 11 count? Look at the dragon pillow. Ugh. I think it's 11 count, 10 count. I don't know. Cotton threads, 4/1. And I'll just give you a real quick flash at the pattern. I kind of like to know what I've done. So I use different colored highlighter. And so real quick, the blue is what I did this past week. Real quick, the blue. And I'm about halfway done, because where the halfway mark is, there's some empty spots, but then I have a bunch of spots filled in. So I'm about halfway done with this pillow. And I'm thinking when we go to the beach, I was trying to figure out what to take with me. I was thinking Fox on Island. But then when I pulled out my pillow, I was like, you know what? I'm going to take this. I'm going to take this and work on it. Look at his little face. So, like I said, I'm about halfway done. But on the chart to be halfway done, I need to finish from... Where do I need to finish from? So this. And then the chart will be halfway done. No, right here, sorry. I lied. I'm about halfway done. Look how cute. So yeah, I'm thinking I will take this on vacation with us to the beach. Because it's big, it's chunky. It's like, not mindless, but like there's no counting because it's Ada. You know, no real counting, no like, it's not hard. It's pretty mindless. So that's what I'm gonna take with me and see how much I get done on vacation. That's in a couple weeks, so I'd like to have this part and the ear finished before then. We'll see. Like I said, I kind of want to work on my Dead Sea Mermaid, so this might not get picked up again until I'm actually on vacation. And those are my whips. That's all I had for you. Oh, I had a lot of stuff on my table. I feel like there was more. Jessie Marie does stuff. She does Whip Go. And for my Whip Go Board of Woe, things I don't want to work on. Luckily, a couple things I didn't want to work on them. I wasn't enjoying them. I put them on Whip Go Board of Woe. And luckily, a few things I have a renewed passion for. So I'm glad I put them on the Whip Go Board of Woe because it made me love my project again. Sadly, next month's call is my Chatelaine, which is on there like 3 more times or something. So this will be worked on, I don't want to say a lot, but you'll see it a lot in the next upcoming months. And then, excitingly, and this is the last time it can be called, my autumn barn quilts got called. So my goal is one motif. But I only have 3 to go. So next month I'll be on vacation and working. So we'll see. Best laid plans, right? I would like to finish the 3. Like I said, my goal is 1, and then my whip go, I'm good. I've done it. But I would like to do 3. So the 3 I have left to do are the leaf. What do I have left to do? These ones. That one, I mean, they're all actually pretty quick. But this one doesn't have a lot of color changes, it doesn't look like. Or does it? I don't know. That's my goal. I would like to get the last 3 done. I'm not gonna say before it's put away for the year, before it's not called for whip go anymore. But if I just do 1, then I'm good. Which one am I gonna do next month? Probably that one, which would be that one. That's one I will plan to most definitely do. Hopefully I can get the other 3 done as well. Because I said, like, they're pretty quick, and once you get going, it's just so nice and so, it's just like backstitch. And then, what else got called? So I got my summer lady to work on, my mermaid, my travel project. It's gonna be for the vacation is my Fawn pillow, my whip go for next month is my Chatelaine and this. And then I spun my wheel, and for July, my kit from my people in Poland. I don't speak Polish. Mareka? I don't know if the J is silent or not. Mareka? Oh, I'm sorry, I don't know. On the dowry. That was the kit that got picked. Look how pretty she is. Look at her big eyes and her headscarf. Her little orange apron. She's so cute. So this is a kit again from America. And it's 16 count Ada and cotton floss thread. This is the kit thread. Ooh, look at that one. Where's that color come in at? I'm gonna guess shading of her headscarf. But oh, look at that orange. Oh, it's so okay. Wow, that is like safety orange on the screen. There they are. Oh, that one's pretty too. So yeah, on 16 count Ada and from the kit. That is my kit for July. I wonder how much I'll get done on her. I always start in the middle. I wonder where the middle is on the chart. I didn't mark it yet. I got it all set up and it's in a little baggie. So I have no goals for her because I haven't started her yet. I would like to get done in the month. We'll see. I have no idea what, once I get started, I guess I'll decide then. Sorry, noisy. And then for haul, I showed you I got my Gloriana, and then I got the I have something stuck in my zipper of my bag. There we go. What else haul did I get? Oh, I got the last bit of fabric for my dragon fruit block of the month from Fat Quarter Shop. It is for the binding and the border. You can't see it because there's paper there. Border and binding. I did not order the backing because I'm cheap, and I was like, as soon as it gets done, it's just gonna sit for a very long time anyways, and then I'm gonna probably get something plain when I do decide to have it quilted from Missouri Star Quilt, because that's how I always have quilt my stuff. I'll probably pick a more plain background since backing, since the front's gonna be so crazy, because that's the quilt. Yeah, the backing was just, you know, that big version of the birdies and things. Sorry, my neighbors are moving and can make a lot of noise outside. That's it. That's all I got for you guys. Nothing going on in life. Working. Getting used to having a quiet house because there's no doggies barking, which kind of sucks. That's it. I'm just working, and I tell you what, if you're a cashier at Michael's, that's a very boring job. I do a lot of pacing. Holy moly. So when they ask me if I want to do truck, I'm like, yes, please sign me up for truck. I want to unload a truck and then put stock away. Please, 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 please. So I'm doing that next week. I mean, thank God Michael's has changed their truck delivery system. I think they're going every 2 weeks. And our truck was supposed to come at 3 a.m. I can stay up till 3 a.m. But oh my God, getting up for work to be there at 3 a.m. I was dreading it. I told them I'd give it a try. Luckily, our truck is second stop, and they've changed it to 6 a.m., which it normally is. So I'm like, thank God, I can do that. Okay. What else about work? I have been slowly buying Halloween stuff. I did cave and buy. Haven't put away my Halloween stuff yet. Okay, I don't know if I showed you guys before. I probably did last week. I caved and bought the mermaid cat because I love mermaids. I probably showed you this last week, but it's still sitting on my table. And it's just so stupidly cute. So stupid cute. But I've also bought a cup and some ghost stuff. And yeah, they really... My husband said, well, they pegged you and they hired you. And I was like, shut up. That's it. That's all I got for you guys. I told you my plans. Life is lifing. We're going on vacation in a couple weeks. Still working. I think that's it. It's still Pride Month, so happy Pride, everybody. I've been getting a lot of compliments on my Pride pins at work from customers. So that's nice because, you know, we're allowed to dress up our smocks. So for Pride, I put some Pride pins on. And I've gotten a lot of... I did get hit on, which was surprising. But, yeah, I feel like I should share something about Pride. I'll go ahead and let you know that my college kid, is part of the LGBTQIA+. I always feel like I'm forgetting a letter. Community. I don't know if you've noticed that sometimes I have trouble with the pronouns because my kid is trans male. We live in a very small Appalachian town. So when he came out at 14, we kept the pronouns and given birth name, she, her, Anna, around town, especially when I worked in town. And now that I work out of town and he's away at college, I mean, we came out at 14 and at home we used him and his chosen name of Aaron. But I swear to God, people at my new job must think I either lie about having kids or I have dementia because I'm constantly being like daughter, son, he, her. Because of my brain is like, you know, at home, it's so easy. And then when I got out in public, I'm like, oh, he's not out yet in that small community. So around Barnesville and online for family, it's still he, her. And then, but at my new job, I'm like, no one here is from a small town. So I'm going to embrace my true family and use him and Aaron. And I'm like, oh my God, they probably think I have dementia because I can't. Or they're like, that bitch doesn't have kids. She is lying about children. But yeah, so I'm obviously even before he came out, was a big supporter of that community. And obviously once it affects your life, just like anything else, it becomes stronger. And I don't want to say more important, but probably more important to you. So we're, I can't get the right words. obviously concerned with everything going on for his safety. I feel like, and this is horrible, that he has it slightly easier because being a trans male seems to be not as bad as being a trans woman. Like, you know, all the things about sports and bathrooms, it's stupid, and it all revolves around trans females and trans women, and I'm like, at least he doesn't have that to worry about. I don't know. It's all stupid, and it's all worrying, and it's all not good. But yeah, so that's my, if you're ever wondered why I was so pro pride, I was that way before, which I think is why my kid didn't have such a hard time coming out to us, because I made it known from an early age. You know, whenever anything came up like that, I was like, that's life. Those are people. That's what, I love your dad. I'm attracted to your dad. Some people are attracted to the same sex, all the sexes, whatever. You know what I mean? It's like, I've always made it clear that just because I'm this way doesn't mean you have to be this way, or this person has to be this way. So I think it made it easier for him to come out to us when he was 14, which I'm grateful for. It still was very hard. I honestly always thought he was going to be a lesbian. So when he came out as trans, I was like, oh, but also, it's like, you know, I don't know. It was surprising, and it was hard. I'm not going to lie. It was hard, because it's, as a mom, as a parent, you know something about you. I feel like you know things about your kids. So I knew something was different. I just was on the wrong path. But, you know, he has a great support system in me and his dad and his brother. Our son, older son, has embraced it from the get-go. He's a great kid. He's not ready to come out to his grandparents yet, because he's frankly not ready to lose them yet, because they will not accept him. Sadly, I know they will not. And obviously a great support system in his friends. He has a great group of friends. He's made great friends at college. He is kicking ass in life. Couldn't be more proud of him. Couldn't be more proud of both my kids. They're both awesome. But yeah, so that's my little bit of pride. And I hope that you have had a good pride. We did not go to any events. They had a Pride Fest in Wheeling, and I had to work. So, and then my kids didn't go because they were tired. But I think it's because they know when mom takes them to events like Mothman and anything like the Bigfoot stuff, mom pays for things. Mom's like, oh, you want that? Yeah, go get that. Yeah, that's good. When mom doesn't go, it's all coming out of their pockets. So I think they were like, oh, we're tired and it's hot. And it was atrociously hot that day. But I think if I had been off, we probably would have gone. But, yeah, that's just life, you guys. That's where we're at. Like I said, life is lifing. Everything's going okay over here. It is hot. I can't wait to go on vacation to the beach. Getting some water. And that's it. I'm just mumbling and rambling now, and I appreciate you stopping by. I hope you liked what you saw. I hope you come back. Thanks for all the support. Thanks for the people who have sent me such sweet messages about the loss of Daisy. It hit us hard. We were not, obviously, when Amber passed, she declined for like a year. Daisy was sudden, and we did not think we would be dogless within a year and a half. Like, in a year and a half, we went from 2 dogs to no dogs, so that sucks. So I appreciate all the kind comments, and I've gotten a few gifts that have really touched my heart. I appreciate it. And I hope that if you're in the same hemisphere as me, that you're enjoying your summer. I know it just started, but I hope you're getting some fun time outside. And if you're in the colder part, I hope it's not too cold yet. And oh my God, Midwest, goodbye. I am leaving. Goodbye.